field goal as the kick is away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. This is 1st and 10. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. So it's the Colts who are going to get a chance to win it here first as we're back underway in overtime. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Richardson. Pass complete to Allie Cox. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Opening drive of overtime. Both teams will get a possession, barring a defensive score. Here's 2nd down. A throw on the quick slant, going to be complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. First and 10, Taylor now. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that 2nd overtime in just a moment. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Richardson to throw. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line. Well, good start for him under center here in overtime, now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know who you have playing quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now, someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
They go play action with Richardson. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good possession, 1st and 10. Again, it's Taylor. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least one more OT to decide it after this. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Richardson. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And the Falcons grab it. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. So holding on the offense, they go ahead and decline the penalty, and the ball will change hands on the fumble recovery. Now a first throw here in overtime. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Robinson up the middle. But no help there as they'll get to him at the 5. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got Mooney, and he is going to be brought down. And now making matters more dire, this is going to be 4th down. So the OT clock hits 0, and we're still not done. We'll switch sides and need at least 1 more OT to decide it after this. Here's Bradley Pinion now. On for a very important punt here in overtime. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Well, this is a pretty rare situation here, Charles. You get into overtime, neither team coming through with even a field goal on their first drive. So now, sudden death with the time remaining. Next score wins.
And now I would say that going at it might be a little bit easier for both teams now because they've eased into overtime. That first series, boy, everything on the line then. Now you've seen what a defense is thrown at you. You can make some adjustments, and all you need is 3 points to win it.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. He's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage, and that's pretty much going to wipe out their gain from 1st down.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and 10. Now Richardson back to throw it. Oh, and it's intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Boy, that's a tough one right there, CD. They fought back to tie it, to send it to overtime, had all the momentum, and then that interception.
That fighting spirit, those fighting plays that got them back into it, maybe a little too aggressive there, throwing the interception, and now they've opened the door to get beat by a field goal coming back the other way.
Younghoe Koo, all eyes fixated on the kicker. This to win it in overtime. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And the kick is good. And finally, this one is over. We thought it may never end, but that kick puts the exclamation mark on it. Down in the books as just a one-play drive and then 3 points tacked on to the end of it.
Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game, but hey, they got enough points to get the job done, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win, and in this type of a game, to play their defense, that became one of their biggest keys.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
With that, we say so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye from Munich.